out as Taka. 1 year the elder is Nakamura, both men 5'11". Slight weight advantage the way of Gerald Harris. Nakamura, who tested positive for marijuana during drug testing for UFC 76, if you remember. Yeah, king mode.
178cm, 83.8kg. Nakamura Kazuhiro!
Nakamura, who said yesterday this could be his last fight in Dream if he doesn't perform well. A lot on the line here tonight for Nakamura. A man who owns his own restaurant, specialising in Odin, which is boiled meats and vegetables. The restaurant is called Nakamura Ya.
If Gerald Harris performs the way he's supposed to be, Nakamura's going to spend a lot of time at that restaurant.
Nakamura, one of the men who defected from Sengoku with Yoshida Dojo teammate Michihiro Omigawa. First round of action set for 3. Michael Chavello, Frank Trigg, and the Hanslater. Hans Thompson with you. Thompson, Harris in southpaw stance. Not looking overly confident, Nakamura. Harris thrusts out the first salvo, it's a jab. Nice hand speed from Gerald Harris. Jabs again. Measuring the distance with that lead hand, Harris. Hasn't thrown the left cross yet. Good inside leg kick from Nakamura. What's he want to do against a southpaw fighter? Throw the inside leg kick, throw the straight right hand, and he does so. Nakamura wins the award for the plainest trucks of the night. Nothing really happening there. He's yourself a sponsor.
At least he'd have his own restaurant.
They clinch up for the first time. Harris backed against the ropes. Chance for the knees here. And there's a corking knee to the left thigh from Nakamura.
This is where Nakamura is very dangerous. Leaning on top of you, getting inside his judo stance. He's able to throw punches as well as still control his throws. You've got to be very careful here with a guy like Nakamura on top of you. Good job by Gerald Harris. Just exchange position, get himself off the ropes. He's inside for a nice single leg takedown. Gerald's type of picker. He's kind of a guy that lifts guys up in the air, so he uses a strong back with his arms to get him up in the air a little bit, try to throw him down.
Gut-munching knee from Harris, just fell short of the target. Into the thighs, Nakamura. Oh, Harris, the hand combinations. Good work from Gerald Harris. He came in as the favourite, minus 170. Nakamura plus 140. Very cagey stance on Harris. Fires the left cross. Resets himself. Nakamura's got to start landing some leather now. Cannot afford to sit back. Goes to the body. Muay Thai clinch from Gerald Harris. Let's go of it. Turns him around nicely, Harris. Knee to the belly button. And Nakamura gets free. 2 minutes 15 remaining. First round set for 3 by 5. Again, Harris measuring. Defends nicely against the high right round kick. Responds with a high left round. Jumping knee! Harris drops downstairs, changes levels. Looks for a double leg here.
It's very hard for him to finish his takedowns. Look how straight his legs are, how bent his back is. He's got to get his ass underneath him. He's going to lift. He loves to lift guys up. He has a hard time doing it because he's using all upper body strength. He needs to get his legs, his hips underneath him.
Single leg attempt. Did not work for Gerald Harris. Knees to the inside thigh. You see Nakamura puts on a Muay Thai knee guard momentarily to block those knees coming in. Nakamura should have kept that knee guard on. And the referee will recommence them from the centre of the ring. 1 minute 20 remaining. Harris jabbing. Nice cross from Harris. You see Nakamura's got his lead foot on the outside of the lead foot of Harris. Harris with the inside thigh kick. Harris just faked with the left hand. Nakamura clinches up with him, they tango. Back against the ropes, body shot from Harris. Trying to hook the leg, Nakamura. Body shot again from Harris, and he breaks free. Like Freddie Mercury. Left hook from Nakamura. Snappy jab from Harris between the eyes.
Nakamura really wants to try and get this to the ground. He wants to end up on top. It doesn't seem like he's got in any position at this point to even remotely grab hold of Harris to even get him moving in that direction.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round. Overhand left jab from Gerald Harris. He's been the quicker to the punch. Locks on a tie clinch. Can't get a knee off. One down, two remaining.
Well, Nakamura really doesn't look like he's got anything going right now. Gerald Harris is too strong, too fast for him. Nakamura's going to find a way to get inside, grab a hold of him, hit him down, and throw him to the ground. He's going to have to do it quickly and early in the second round, otherwise he's going to beat again. I think he lost that first round. He's going to beat again in the second round if he doesn't do it. Gerald Harris is going to keep up doing what he's doing. Keep after him, eventually to find that big space to get that big punch and put Nakamura down on the ground.
Look at Gerald Harris probing with the jab as Nakamura closes the distance with a flying knee. Nice corking knees here from Nakamura. Harris almost making that look like a capoeira style round kick, followed by his own jumping knee. We're ready to rock and roll. Second round. Hope you're enjoying it, folks. Dream 17 live from the Saitama Super Arena in Japan. Harris again, double forearms guard against the high right round kick. Charges in unwisely, Nakamura. Wasn't really looking for a tie clinch or anything else for that matter. But not allowing Harris to bully him at the moment. Harris now walks him back into the blue corner. No room to really work that left knee for Nakamura. Tie clinch from Harris. Drops down now to the legs. It was open for a knee momentarily, but Nakamura didn't see it in time. A bit of blood maybe from the nose here of Kazuhiro Nakamura. Nice takedown from Nakamura. Beautifully done.
Wow, good job. What's he going to do with it, though? What's Harris going to have to do with it?
No, Harris back to his feet.
Nakamura had a great opportunity to score some serious points, get some serious ground and pound on. We sent all that energy to get him to the ground and end up having to lose it.
Harris can throw some knees now, and he does so to the midsection. Nakamura sweeping out the leg. Harris goes for a double leg. Hammerfist strikes maybe from Nakamura. Side of the head is open, but he's balancing himself on that third rope with the right hand. Three minutes remains in the second round. There, the hammerfists now from Nakamura.
Harris didn't get him down to the ground, but he's able to hold him here. Nakamura is very slick at getting off the ground.
Spreads the legs, says Nakamura, as Harris looked to change levels. Single leg now from Gerald Harris.
You gotta be busy if you're not winning the league. Go.
Tying up the wrists, Harris. Now breaks off. Left cross from Harris. Flying knee from Nakamura, gets caught in the Muay Thai clinch. Harris delivers one knee, can't capitalise though. You know, a man in the background there. After his win over Battlehan at the very first fight of the night, has joined the many luminaries here ringside in Saitama. Dropping down to that single, Harris. Someone's breathing heavily.
Sounds like Nakamura.
Unless we've got a very randy microphone operator. Knee from Nakamura. Hook in the leg. Harris with the knee. It was wide open. 1 minute 15 remains. Harris goes to the body off the right hand. Nice knee again from Harris. Even though there's not a lot happening, it is still Gerald Harris who is putting down the scoring on the inside. Now they duke it out, center of the ring. Overhand left from Harris. Nakamura tucking the chin, wisely so. Muay Thai clinch. Harris still can't execute a good clean knee.
He's trying everything he can. Nakamura's doing a great job of keeping his head up and moving his body around. Nakamura is real difficult to control his head position from all his years in judo. If you're gonna try and pull his head down, you gotta get it off with change from going to a shot into the body, then going up to his head.
Harris in the junior flick position. Half a minute remaining. What's with that bandaging on the top of the spine of Nakamura, Frank?
It's that the kinesio tape that they use quite a bit over in Japan. Go along the side of the body and you tape with the muscles to try and give muscle a little more strength. He probably has a bad neck. All those years in judo, I can imagine. I'm sure that he does. Plus, now in MMA.
Yeah, occasionally we've seen Sakuraba come out virtually covered in this stuff.
I can imagine later on tonight he might be as well again.
1 round remaining. Frank, how do you see it so far?
Well, I see Gerald Harris winning this fight. He's got complete control. You know, there hasn't been really that a lot of action going on, but Harris is really controlling everything, where it goes and how it goes. It's been all Harris so far. Good throw, good takedown by Nakamura, but then he does nothing with it. Harris immediately turns himself up, gets himself back under the guard, and gets back up to his feet. Harris does a good job of picking up Nakamura and putting him down, but Nakamura is very crafty. He immediately turns himself back up and gets back up to his feet. So both guys are having a real hard time with their opponents, keeping them down once they get them there.
Yeah, if we're still looking at the full fight to judge here, I'd say that this one is still wide open, guys.
I have to agree. I've got Harris, though, slightly ahead. Nakamura is not done yet. All part of Dream 17 live at HDNet. Hope you're enjoying it from the Saitama Super Arena. Great to have Japanese mixed martial arts back live on HDNet. Final round. Who wants this fight? Inside leg kick from Nakamura, counter left cross from Harris. Good cross again from Harris. Double jab.
Nakamura finally going back to that inside leg kick, but you have to wonder at this late in the fight if it can have any kind of effect.
Switched up. Uppercut from Harris almost took out the ring lights. Double leg here from Harris. What's Nakamura looking to do here, Frank?
He's got to keep Harris off his legs. Keep his hands split so he doesn't get taken down to the ground. Then step in and try to throw Harris down once he gets his head a little bit higher. Harris doing a great job of keeping his head down, keeping his body down, so it's really hard for Nakamura to throw you. Judo guys can't really throw you if your head's down around their waist. That's something they're used to dealing with.
That's one of the reasons the rules of judo are constantly changing to stop wrestlers from beating them.
Yeah, that's true.
Hammer fist strikes to the top of the year from Nakamura. Time is ticking down. And as Hans said earlier, it is still anyone's fight for the taking.
You know what, though, interestingly, Nakamura, when he was talking about this fight, said that he might not continue after this. He didn't say if I don't win or anything like that. He said if I'm not satisfied with my performance. So, in theory, he could win this fight and still not be satisfied and retire from MMA and stick to just running his Oden shop and being the head of Yoshida Dojo, basically.
Inside leg kick, but Harris checked that one. Flicking front kick off the back leg from Harris, sticks out the jab. Head movement here from Gerald Harris. Under 3 minutes remaining. Overhand right from Nakamura, going for the headache maker. Digs away to the body, does Nakamura. They clinch up again. A little bit of a tango, a bit of a waltz and a foxtrot into the neutral corner. Drops down levels, does Gerald Harris.
Nice deep double leg. He's in there nice and deep now. Can he finish it though? And once he gets Nakamura to the ground, what's going to happen? Can he hold him down here now? Nope, back up to their feet.
Harris's corner saw the opening for a knee, but Harris didn't spot it himself. Knee there from Nakamura.
It's interesting that Nakamura still looks a little bit soft here, despite fighting at a lower weight class. Middleweight here, he normally fights at light heavyweight, but still, you don't got a bit of fat on him.
He's almost going to get welterweight.
Enjoying a bit too much of his own opening.
Yeah, I agree.
I always had that impression of him that he's a guy that fights at the heavier weight classes just because he wants to prove something, not necessarily because it's where he's strongest.
Nice left hand, and again from Gerald Harris. The left cross working a treat. Throws it as an overhand. Shoots in for a single. That stuffs a takedown, does Nakamura. 1 minute 35 remaining. Still, anyone can take this fight. It may be a kleptomaniac final 80 seconds. Someone's going to go for a sub. Someone's going to go for a Hail Mary shot, try for a knockdown, and just try and stamp their authority. Put an exclamation mark on this fight with the judges. Muay Thai clinch from Harris. Looks for the knees. Overhand right. Swinging left hook. Counter left from Harris. Uppercut, left cross from Harris. He's had more crosses than the Vatican. Gerald Harris. What's Nakamura looking for here, Frank?
He had part of a Kimura, but he didn't have it completely locked up. He kind of tried to force his way into it, and then with a standing Kimura, and then lost it, but now he ends up on his butt with Gerald driving into him again. Nakamura knows that the fight's closer and understands that he's losing one or the other, so he's trying to do a lot of desperate stuff right now, but he's doing it like at the wrong time in the wrong position.
His corner is telling him he's tired, so go ahead and go for it. That's probably why.
Oh, Gerald Harris looking for a big slam. He said he wanted to finish the fight with a rampage-style slam. Here he comes. Not quite what he expected.
Wow, they only missed three blatant grabs of the rope right there. I mean, every ref, every outside judge, everybody missed that he grabbed the rope 3 different times to stop that slam from happening.
It's about as bad as you can grab the rope.
Pretty much. Well, into the third and final round. Franco Trigo, how do you see it?
Really, I think Gerald Harris won it. I think he pushed it, but it's still very, very close. The way they do the scoring here in Japan, it's going to be a very close fight because really wasn't that much that happened. None of the takedowns really counted for anything, other than that big takedown at the end where the bell rang. Other than that, it was really pretty even throughout the entire fight, but I still think that Gerald Harris eked out a victory.
Hanzo Thompson, how do you see it?
I would guess that this goes Harris's way. Nakamura didn't really do anything to win this fight, but one thing to remember is that they don't tend to give quite as much precedence to the takedowns in Japan. It's more of what you do with the takedown.
The size of the trapezius there of Gerald Harris should have their own zip code.
判定の結果をお伝えします。 ジャッジマットハリスジャッジ足立中村
Ooh, split.
ジャッジ磯野ハリス予定勝者
Harris has done it.
ハリス
Gerald Harris victorious over Nakamura. Is it the last we have seen of Nakamura in Dream? I wonder. Folks, still more action to come when we return. The crazy koala Kitaoka takes on Williami Shikwerim.
You're watching HD Fights Dream 17, live from Saitama, Japan.